We're back with Attorney Jack Golan, who represents the Papkin, Shamir, and Golan law offices and located at One Park Plaza. That's in Los Angeles, 3250 Wilshire Boulevard. The zip code 90010. Attorney Golan, there had been a lot of questions about the employment visa and the petitions that are still available. Has there been any changes at all in the employment category?
Are you talking about visas for immigrant visas for permanent residency, or non-immigrant visas for temporary employment?
May we talk about both, depending on the length? Perhaps we'll talk about the temporary first. I know that when it's summertime, there are some companies that do employ people on temporary basis, correct?
Yeah, these are very special visas under a J1 program, and people are coming here to fill what we call summer jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a special kind of sponsorship that does not go through the immigration service. It goes only through the Department of State, and people may get this kind of a J1 visa for a very short time, for like 3 months or 5 months, for special employment in the United States. This is still available. Another temporary visa, the most prevalent, is the H1B working visa, and this is for people who have a university degree and who are offered a position which requires such a degree. For example, somebody who has a degree in engineering and is offered a position as an engineer. This visa is still available, but is available in only a limited number, like 65, I believe, 65,000 visas a year. And the result is that there is a great oversubscription for this visa. And the applications must be filed during the first few days of April each year, and then the Immigration Service conducts a lottery between all the applications that are received, let's say, in the first week, and only those 65,000 envelopes that are pulled out in this lottery will be examined. All the other envelopes are returned to the applicants without even opening them. So you have here a double risk. You first have to prepare an application with all the effort and expenses that goes into it, and then you have to mail it in during the first week of April, and you are subject to a lottery where you may have a relatively slim chance, maybe only 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4, to win this lottery, and then the Immigration Service still needs to approve your application. So this is a very difficult procedure, and recently there has been lots of complaints about it, because it gives unfair advantage to some manpower companies, mainly from India, companies who provide personnel in the computer field, and who have certain unfair advantages in making those applications. But basically this is still available if somebody is willing to undertake this very difficult effort, very difficult procedure to obtain such a visa. This is what I have to say about the temporary working visas.
Yes, when you mention temporary visa for seasonal workers, what types of jobs would be available, Attorney Golan?
Again, there is no list of jobs that are available. Any position which requires a university degree is available. So the first requirement is to check the nature of the position. Is it such a position which requires a university degree, or does it not require a university degree? Here is a big issue with nurses, because today a nursing position does not require a 4-year degree. A nursing position usually requires only an associated degree of 2 years, and therefore normally nurses would not qualify for H-1B working visas.
Mm-hmm. What about those nurses that graduate from the Philippines? Usually they undergo 4 years of training. 4 years of course.
It doesn't matter how many years the nurse has in academic training. What matters is how many years are required for that position in the United States.
Oh, I see.
And in the United States, to get an RN license, you don't need a 4-year degree.
I see.
A 2-year degree is sufficient.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Attorney Golan, what about the backlog of the nurses that have had their petitions approved already by the companies but are still not coming to the U.S. because of the availability of the visas? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. The backlog still exists, but it is slowly being nibbled away.
Mm-hmm.
And if any individual nurse has a patience to wait, and if her petitioner does not disappear, then sooner or later there will be an immigrant visa.
Yes. Finally, what about those people who have acquired master's degree or who have postgraduate studies? They have their doctorate degrees. Is it easier for them to apply for a green card in the United States based on their academic accomplishments?
In a way, yes, but still the first obstacle or the first filter which needs to be passed is the question of the position. Is it a position which requires a master's degree? For example, if you have a master's degree in computer science and all you are offered is a position as a programmer, this will not give you the EB2, which many people would desire. It will only give you an EB3 because it doesn't matter what you have. What matters is the nature of the position. So if the position is of a higher level that requires a master's degree, then you can get the EB2 category and you will get your green card very fast.
Well, that's also a good reply for someone who has asked us from Europe and has doctorate degree and applying to a university. So that will be an easy process because the requirement is to have a doctorate degree. Do you think so, Attorney Golan?
Yeah, if the requirement, if it is, for example, a teaching position or a research position, which requires a higher degree than the bachelor, then for sure this person would get an EB2. An EB2 would be classified in the EB2 category and will get a green card very fast.
Wonderful. That's good news from Attorney Jack Golan. Call him at 213-383-3222. That's Popkin, Shamin, Golan Law Offices, located at 1 Park Plaza in Los Angeles, California, 3250 Wilshire Boulevard. Stay tuned for more.